What's up, my fellow Red Wavers? Tonight was a really rough night. I know we got the win, but that was not what you wanted to see come out of your bye week against bad Nevada team. All right, that was not the performance you wanted, and I'm really tired. This is a long night. Start some Freddy Fresno time, then spend some time tailgating afterwards. So it's past midnight here, where I am, and defense once again wins the game for Fresno State. All right, and they gave you 4 turnovers in the first half, I think. And when you get 4 turnovers, you should win by double digits, especially against a bad football team like Nevada. I don't care how hard the Wolfpack played. And it was similar to last week. Like last week, if defense doesn't play as well as they did and gets a pick six off Hawaii Bulldogs, probably lose that game. Tonight, if they don't get 4 turnovers and force a missed field goal from the Wolfpack, good chance the Bulldogs lose this game as well, the way it went. And the reason was very simple. A stalled offense that could not do anything because Nevada went all out to stop the running game. Similar to what Hawaii did. We've seen what the outcome is when the Bulldogs cannot run the ball effectively. I think we only had like one 60-some yard run and maybe like one 11-yard run. I mean, they balled us up pretty good all night. And the result of that was that we could not pass the ball at all. Hawaii was not afraid of E.J. Warner. All right? And until we develop a respectable passing game, teams are just gonna keep stacking the box. And you can't play like this and win against teams like Boise State, probably not against San Diego and Utah State, and an extra team, unless you develop a respectable passing game. I'm not asking for Derek Carr, Jake Haener. I'm asking for Marcus McMaryion. All right? I'm asking for a respectable passing game. And we saw a bit of that in that last drive. They started developing, throwing to more like Richie Anderson, who had some big runs. And EJ, I give him credit for getting a first down run. But you saw all night that he's just not someone that inspires any type of fear. That has to change. He's not going to get benched, but something has to change passing-wise to make other teams respect it. All right? And I give credit to the Nevada coach. When he went through like 3 different quarterbacks before he settled on Jones, who started doing stuff with the Nevada offense. That's not going to happen with Ants. He's going to stick with E.J. Warner. But I would like to see Chris Cochran or some other quarterback come in, Mando maybe, to give other teams stuff to prep. Because Fresno State right now is a very conservative, predictable offense. If you stop the run game, you stop their offense. And you're not going to win a Mountain West title with that. You're not going to run the gauntlet of Boise, San Diego State, Utah State, the teams that are really good that are left on your schedule, unless you can be more than one-dimensional. And I know people go down on the fans saying, how could you leave so early in the game? Like, dude, I've been watching Fresno State football for over 20 years. They were feeling the same way I was feeling. We're going to lose this game that we have no business losing. We were up 20-3 at one point. And didn't want them to stick around and watch it. We didn't because we had one last drive down the end, and Pearson made a huge play on Van's last possession and forced him to punt it. But you don't tell me every Bulldog fan wasn't thinking that we were going to blow this game. And can you imagine the reaction that would have been if they had? Well, bottom line is this. Bulldogs are 2-0 Mountain West. They're not winning pretty, and that's enough for now. But it has to be more soon. You could probably play like this against Colorado State and win. They look terrible. They look like a team that could be dead. Who knows? I mean, they might not play as hard as Nevada did for their coach coming out of their bye, starting the season fresh, more or less. I mean, they lost their Mountain West game to San Diego State, so they're in the hole. There probably won't be any Ram fans in Fort Collins, but so you might be able to get away with this. But after the second bye week, when you host San Diego State at home, you've got to play much better on the offense. Defense is good enough to win right now. They keep playing the way we're going, they'll give you a chance of a game. So we got to find a passing game. We got to find a passing game of somehow, some way. We have to create it. We have to force it. I don't know how, but that's up to the staff to do it. Right? But tonight, we got the win, and that's what matters. Go Dogs.